Okay, so here I'm going to show you the disassembly and reassembly of the GRIMSMO FJELL. This one here is AP number 8 from the first run. This procedure is the same across all the FJELLs. So to start, your upper stop pin needs to be removed using the supplied tool. Unscrew your upper stop pin and take it out of the body. From this point, you can remove the button lock. That's achieved by opening the blade just past where the stop pin would have stopped before. It allows the button to come up out of the body as such, and then just make sure that the spring comes out with it. The spring can get stuck in there sometimes, so you might have to kind of wiggle the blade around just a little bit until the button's released. So now you can see the spring in the button. Set that aside. Okay, from this point, you can remove the pivot pin. Unscrew the pivot pin. Sometimes you can use a tool to help push out the rest of the barrel from the pivot. Now this is using a small ceramic ball to capture it into the position so you can align it correctly. Okay, once that's out, now your blade is free to come out. It'll slide right out. Your bearings should fall out with it. You can see on here, that opening right there is what allows the button lock to come out for disassembly. Now you have recessed channels inside of here. Now if you have one of the newer ones, you may have received a little 3D printed piece like this. This is to assist in getting your bearings back in. So what you can do is take this, set your bearing into it, move it in, flip it over, make sure that bearing fell in. You can see it's into the channel. Now you can take the other side, put it in, set this back in, flip it over the same. Now from this point, you want to kind of hold it upright and slowly slide it out, making sure that both of your bearings are still in the pockets, which they are. This seems to help a lot. Now, taking your blade, you can set your blade back in. Once it slides in, you can take front side of your pivot, drop that back in, make sure it lines up, go around to the back side of your pivot pin, the other half of the screw on. Now personally, I take my knives apart quite a bit, so I don't put Loctite on them. I periodically just make sure that nothing has come loose. If you want to use low strength Loctite on these, you can. So I set the tightness so blade moves freely, but pivot pin is nice and secure. Okay, from here, flip it back over, open it up until you see the pocket open up for the button lock right there. Now take your button, drop it back in, be mindful of the spring. If you get it lined up right, she will set right back in and you'll be able to close the knife. Once the knife is closed, you can put your stop pin back in, tighten that back up. Now just verify your action. So, opens and closes just fine. I seem to be a little bit too tight on my pivot. I'm going to back it off a little bit. Get a little bit more drop shutty. There we go. So now you can kind of fine tune the drop shutness a little bit with the pivot, mainly preference. So I hope that helps you disassemble and reassemble your FJELL, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much.